Hello friends, welcome to my next research video with me, Professor Dr. Raju Shekharan. Today let us discuss how to handle PhD stress. First of all, you need to know what is stress. See, when you are unable to perform up to the expected level, when you are unable to produce the expected result, when you don't get the expected outcome, obviously you will become stressed. See, first you need to identify the root cause for the stress. See, there are two types of problem you may face in PhD. One is the problem which you can control, the problem which you cannot control. First, let us see what are the problems you can control. See, assume that you need to read every day minimum 3 to 4 hours. If you are a full-time PhD scholar, you need to read 3 to 4 hours or 5 hours, but you are reading only 1 hour every day. Simply you are whiling away the time and you are just wasting the time, you are doing unnecessary stuff. But at the end of the week, you have a review with your research guide, but you don't have anything to say him in a solid way. Obviously, you will become stressed, then he may become angry and he may fire you. So then you will become stressed, then you will go to your friends and you will be telling that my guide is scolding me and my guide is not understanding me. But actually, you have made your guide to become like that. So understand what your guide expects. So here there is a problem. You know that every day you have to read 5 hours, but you did read only 1 hour. At the end of the week got a problem, then you say that I am at stress. So this type of stresses can be easily controlled. Make sure that first thing you have to be self-disciplined person in a PhD. See, if you are not self-disciplined, definitely you will always be at stress during the PhD. If it is 5 hours you need to read, you must read it. Maybe half an hour plus or minus can be there, but you can't do some kind of, if you compromise many things in PhD, it is not like a degree which you can go there, write exam and do something, get marks, you'll pass. No. Here you need to bring out some solid output. You are doing a research, you should not forget that thing. So first, understand what are the problems you are facing, what are the problems are giving stress. Check whether you are the main source for the problem, means please correct yourself first. Put yourself on the track first and do not procrastinate. Do not just while away the time, don't waste the time, don't enjoy the time. Say PhD duration is not the time for enjoyment. You should really do a solid work and first take control of your own problems, number one. So this, if you take control of your own problem, for instance here, first week got stressed, but the next week you make a point that definitely read 5 hours and you go and explain him next week in a very well-versed way, then your guide will be happy, then you will be solid. Similarly, if you go for the DC meeting or half-yearly review or yearly review, the same thing will happen. If you have not done a solid work, you have to get a sorry figure, especially DC meeting and all, you will be definitely bombarded with a lot of questions. So make sure that you are giving sufficient time and work for your PhD, then the first level of stress can be handled. Second stress, this is what very difficult. You have given sufficient time, you have read sufficient thing, but still you are unable to understand. And you have given your complete hard work, but still you are unable to get the progress which you are expecting. But it is really challenging, especially certain area you will find it very difficult, probably some hard problem you are unable to identify. If you are a scientific researcher, you are doing an experiment, but the experiment is not giving you a favorable result. Now all these things will really pose a great problem. See, I don't say that these things can be completely avoided. Absolutely it will be there. Mentally you prepare yourself to face all these problems. Please don't expect that your PhD will be, you can sail in a smooth sailing. No. So especially when this type of thing comes, absolutely some upside down and it will entirely opposite direction it may travel, but you must be able to handle those things. You have to patiently wait. Probably first experiment fails, probably you have to redo again, probably the next experiment or a third experiment it may succeed. So till then the agony will be there. Your hard work, you may think that it is wasted. No, it is not wasted. You are testing and retesting again and again. That's a process of research. Understand that, and at the end of the day definitely you will become successful. This is one way. So here handling the stress is being patient, and before that mentally preparing for the stress. Expect the stress before it comes. Obviously it will be there. then once you mentally prepare, the stress will not be the stress, because you know very well that these type of thing will happen. So now you will handle better, you will be able to handle in a better fashion. And third thing, the publication, this is the very big stress to the most of the research scholars. You write paper, you submit to the journal will never accept, and they keep on rejecting your papers. You do not know what to do. This is the major, if you ask any PhD scholar, 75% they say that only publication causes the stress to them. But again, this is the one of the very complex area. You have to give a very strong support from your end. You have to plan your papers right from the year one. You have to plan accordingly. You have to do a detailed study about the journal requirement. What are the journals are available? You have to do a detailed study, and you should spend half of the amount of time to identifying the journal, to preparing yourself to write a paper for the journal. Rest of the half only should give to the PhD in the beginning stage. Till you get 1 or 2 publications, your focus has to be, full focus should be on the publication side, understanding the journal requirement, writing a paper, doing for so many revisions and corrections. Finally, you will be ready. Even though be prepared to multiple rejections from the journals also, but keep trying. Even sometime it may take 1 year, even 1.5 years also. But prepare mentally that some paper it will take 1.5 years, but you keep working on it, and after some time definitely your paper will be accepted. Even though if it is rejected with a lot of comments, every time when you revise and you add it, you do a lot of corrections and additions, and if you keep doing that, one fine morning your paper will be ready to get accepted by the journal. But to reach this stage, it is not easy. It's very difficult. You have to every day, you have to keep reading, you have to keep upgrading your writing style, you have to keep improving your experiment and everything. All the level you have to keep improving. You should take one standard paper from your particular area, from a high-end journal. Take that particular paper as a model one, just to try to learn it. That's what I was discussing, certain things. What are the 5 key factors you need to identify your paper? I have already posted a video, just check in my channel. You will understand how to take important factors. What are the things you have to learn from a model paper? You learn it, then obviously if you work on that level, then you can go ahead. The main problem, you expect that you want to submit a paper, immediately the paper needs to get accepted. No, it will never happen. It will take time. Be prepared, but just to keep trying. The only option here is don't stop the effort. Keep giving effort, and definitely one day, maybe after some time, we'll be able to reap the benefit. So once you know all these things, see, the major stress is which you do not do work, that you have to control yourself, and you be a self-disciplined person, you will be able to handle it. Second one is the experiment or the certain areas are becoming very complex, you don't understand, you have to put extra time, you have to do it again and again, and you have to repeat the process till you become 100%, you comprehend the matter. Third thing, in the publication, obviously you have to mentally prepare. If you want to get a quality publication, you need to make minimum 6 months to 1.5 years, it will take time. Be prepared, but you mentally prepare for the publication, everything right from year 1. Don't wait till the 2 years after completing every work, can I publish? No, that will take long time. So right from year 1 itself, you should start preparing yourself for the publication, so that when you in the third year, when you are there, you will be able to get publication, as well as you will be able to complete the work. Then at the end, you will be able to complete the PhD. I hope this video definitely will be useful. Please share it to your friends, and share to a group, because there are so many people are finding it, completing PhD is a very stressful work. But at least if they watch this video, they'll become, at least get awareness, and let them finish as early as possible. And I wish you good luck, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.